Hello, everybody. Camille here. It is Pep Talk Time, and I'm happy to be with you. So, Pep Talk Time is your weekly, your daily, your monthly, depending on how often you watch these, dose of inspiration, motivation, and truth, hopefully. So, as I was considering today's topic for the Pep Talk, I came across this devotional from a book that I love to read. I don't know if you can see it. It's called Jesus Calling. And here's it's written in the first person as if Jesus is speaking to you, which I love. He says, I'm pleased with you, my child. Allow yourself to become fully aware of my pleasure shining upon you. You don't have to perform well in order to receive my love. Mic drop. That's the that's the gist of what I want to say today. I want you to think for a minute of your various roles, the hats that you wear in your life. What do you have a job? What's your work? Are you a mother, a, a child, a sister, an aunt, an uncle? What are the different roles, the different relationships? Are you friend? And what are the tasks that you do with your time, your daily things that you do? Think about those and consider how frequently we depend on those parts that we play to give us the good feels, to feel okay, to feel safe and secure because I am this person and I am doing this and I feel comfortable with that. And that's the way the world is, right? We look outside of ourselves for our affirmation, like for strokes to know that we're doing the right thing. We feel good that we did this thing today. Um, and there's a problem with that, even though it feels good to get those strokes when we are constantly looking outside for the affirmations and the validations for what we're doing. We are missing that inside remembrance of who we are because we're way more than all of those hats that we wear. We are infinite. We are these amazing balls of light. We belong to our Heavenly Father. He created us. And so we are children of the Most High and we have infinite potential. And we are way more than any job that we have. What happens when something changes in your status? You lose your job, a relationship ends, you're unable to continue on in the way that you always do, and the sands beneath your feet are shifting. You feel uncomfortable. That's when we have to turn back inside to ourselves, to our true identity as children of God, to remember that no matter how we're showing up in our roles, we are worthy, we are infinite, we are so loved. And when you can turn inward and realize that, it gives you ground to stand on. You're truly grounded because you're not relying on those outside sources. And if this is something that is resonating or is a struggle for you, I encourage you to dive a little deeper into this topic. Think about it, pray about it, journal about it, and most importantly, go in prayer to your Heavenly Father and ask Him, who am I to you? What have you created me to be? I need to feel your love. I need to know who I am. And I promise He will respond to you. There's a myriad of ways that He can respond, but oftentimes it's in a conversation we have with someone else, something we read, something we listen to, maybe a voice in our head or our heart reminds us of who we really are, somebody who has infinite potential. So even if something outside of you changes and it feels unsettling, we go inside and remember, I will show up in the world um, as this bright, shiny light, no matter what job I'm in, no matter who I'm married to, or what my relationships look like. That inside of me part, that beautiful soul, as my friend calls it, is perfect, untouched, cannot be broken. And so that is my encouragement and my pep talk to you. If you're going through a season of lots of changes and your roles are changing and it feels unsettling, remember and ask Heavenly Father who you are so you can come to that place of really feeling peace. Because when we rely on the outside world to give us our strokes, it doesn't bring us peace. We're always kind of wobbly, wondering and you know, trying to feel okay based on the outside world. So that is my reminder to you that you are infinite, you are beautiful, your soul is untouched, it's unbreakable, and you are so much more than you think you are. Go ask God about it. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you next time.